What's up, guys? This is Paul here with TZO Fitness, and I really want to apologize for the lack of content. This past week has been really crazy with work and other things that have been going on in my life, but I'm going to be starting to make videos a lot more frequently, so let's just get started. Alright guys, so today I want to cover fat loss. Cutting season is right around the corner. I'm going to begin my cut in around March, maybe early March, middle of March, I'm not really sure yet. It's not really a big deal. But just like I was saying in my video about building muscle, cutting is also very simple. It all comes down to calories in versus calories out. So calories expended versus calories taken in. You want the calories that you take in to be lower than the calories that you're burning off. Okay? So basically, when that happens, when you're in a caloric deficit, that's the true term for this, your body begins to use its fat stores for energy. How you go about creating that deficit is up to you. You can add in some kind of cardio to your weight training program. You can diet, so track your macros, figure out what your maintenance calories are. So you would do that by tracking your calories every single day for a week, figuring out how many calories you need to eat per day to maintain your current weight, and then subtract anywhere up to 500 calories. You can obviously do more or less, but that's kind of a general, kind of easy guideline to follow. I wouldn't recommend dropping your calories or your carbs too fast, because then you might start to flatten out, and you may think that you're beginning to lose muscle. And you want to keep your protein intake relatively high. So I would recommend in the first week maybe dropping your calories by maybe even 50 calories, or maybe 100, something small at first. But basically, you just want to create that caloric deficit so your body starts to use its body fat for energy. Okay? Now, in terms of when you do your cardio, it really doesn't matter when you do it, but I would recommend doing any kind of cardio before your weight training. You want to save your energy for the weight training so you can still maintain your strength, because if you're maintaining your strength, you're most likely going to be maintaining your muscle, and you're not going to be losing your muscle on a cut, because we all know that that's something that no one wants to do. We all want to maintain our gains because we've worked hard for them, so you have to be smart about the way you approach your cut, okay? So you can do your cardio in the morning. Some people like doing fasted cardio just to get it out of the way. That's something you can do. You can do your cardio after you weight train. So what I do personally is I like to do high intensity interval training. So basically that would be a minute of a really high intensity kind of cardiovascular activity. So sprinting, doing the Stairmaster, anything like that, and then a minute to a minute or 30 seconds of rest, or like walking. So you could run or sprint for a minute and then walk for a minute, and then so on. And you can do that for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes after your workout, and that's really going to help you burn a lot of calories. Really, the key to fat loss is just being aware of what foods you're eating. Like I myself, I've never stepped on stage. I don't really plan on doing any kind of bodybuilding competitions. However, you can still get lean without tracking your macros. You just have to eat less processed food and try and eat food that will fill you up, that's dense in micronutrients but is low in calories. So like leafy greens, whole grains, lean cuts of meat, like lean turkey, turkey breast, chicken breast, tuna, salmon, things like this. And what I would recommend is to kind of try and place your carbohydrates, if you're going to go lower carb, around your workout, so you can use those carbs for energy. Because your muscle and your body's main source of energy is going to be glucose. Okay, so that's carbohydrates. Another thing is, like I was saying before, you want to keep your protein intake relatively high. So I myself actually take in probably anywhere from 130 to 150 grams of protein per day, and I weigh around 200 pounds, and I'm currently kind of maintaining my weight and just trying to get stronger. So I'm really just trying to gain lean muscle. I'm not really bulking anymore, but it's always a good idea to keep your protein around 0.5 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight, or lean body weight, okay? Another thing is you want to keep your dietary fat intake pretty high. I mean, obviously you don't want to go overboard and eat more fat than you need to, but I wouldn't go less than maybe 50 grams, because your body actually needs a certain level of fat just to maintain normal bodily and hormonal functions. So cutting your fat down really low and getting super shredded is actually really bad for your hormones, and can kind of mess you up long term, actually. So natural bodybuilding, although it's really awesome, it's actually really kind of unhealthy for your body, and kind of just getting down into super low body fat is really unhealthy in general. No one out there that really knows anything is going to tell you that it's healthy, because it's not, and that's just the truth. But obviously, you're not staying that way forever, so it's not a huge deal. But that's really it. And another thing with cardio is you really want to find activities that you enjoy, so it doesn't feel like cardio. No one really likes to just get on the treadmill and walk or run. Like, that kind of sucks. You got to do things that you enjoy and that are fun to you, and expend calories that way. So if you like to play basketball, play basketball. If you like to play soccer, play soccer. If you like to run, go run. I like to skateboard. I'm going to skateboard during my cut. I'm going to ride my bike outside. You know what I mean? So things like that. So guys, it's really pretty simple. To sum things up, you want to get yourself into caloric deficit, so you want to be burning more calories than you're taking in, so your body uses its body fat for energy. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say today. Hope everyone has had an awesome week, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Again, if you like the video, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks guys, have a good one.